Welcome back to the Metaphiles. Get your kicks on episode 66. And my name's Jason.
My name's Zach, here to deliver the kicks.
He's going to be bringing the kicks this episode. We're a podcast.
Yes.
What do? We talk to you.
Yeah, we do.
We are anti-algorithm. We're algorithm free.
Yes.
No algorithm touches this podcast, and that's our guarantee.
That's right. Algorithm free guarantee.
That's right. And we talk about us. We talk about the world. We talk about why. Those are the things we talk about. If you see any algorithms around here, let us know. We'll get rid of them. We're talking about...
Quick algorithm sweep.
We're clear.
Okay. Oh.
Got him.
Got it.
Little son bitch.
Sneaky little algorithm.
We're talking about cosplay.
Jay?
All you little freaks who dress up, what's up?
I would like you to please read the top line of my research.
Surprises.
Yeah. Jay? Surprise! We're not talking about cosplay this episode.
What?
We're talking about surprise. We're talking about surprises. This is real. He didn't know this.
I'm surprised.
Yes. How does it feel? You can give me your honest answer.
I mean, not very, underwhelming probably, but that was a surprise.
Yes. Okay. That was the main thing. That was the main thing.
Kind of glad.
Okay.
Cosplay, I wasn't sure if it was going to be good.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna break down the walls.
Another surprise?
No.
Okay.
Jay and I just, go back and forth pitching topics. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. We just say, we need a topic. Oh, shit. Oh, no, we need another one we need. And we'll throw stuff out back and forth. And I threw out cosplay, knowing that whatever got thrown out this week, I was going to do this to you.
Interesting.
Had this plan for a couple weeks. This was the week to do it.
Whoa.
That being said, I threw out cosplay.
Uh-huh.
Hoping that you would say yes to it. And I do want to do cosplay on another episode, if that is okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if my betrayal here this week would have consequences.
Oh, it will.
Oh,
it will not go unanswered.
Okay.
But let's have a good head for now.
Okay. Great. Jeez.
I'm surprised.
I'm going to try and make this episode last as long as I possibly can so that the consequences don't ever happen to me.
Yikes.
So, here we are, hour 72. That's what?
Let's have a surprise on the fact tube right now.
Okay. Whoa! Holy cow.
Yo, whoa.
Yes, Jay?
What's up?
I surprised you.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow, it's like a surprise party, but just a surprise episode.
Yeah. and what we're going to talk about on the episode is surprises.
Hell yeah, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was important to me that it be on a week where you were doing the intro. I don't know why that seemed like a crucial piece of it.
No. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you had to say the fake topic in order for me to reveal.
And, I can't act that good.
Right.
So, I mean, I can act pretty damn good, but...
But so, that being said, I didn't want to steal the thunder of your intro. So if you would like to do the intro again, knowing the real reality, you can feel free to do so.
That's all right.
Okay. Jay, hold on 1 second, please.
Wow.
Surprise! I'm back. I left for a second, and then surprise, I'm back. Surprises.
That's not too surprising.
All episode is going to be surprises. Talked about.
You're nervous.
Nothing falls from the ceiling.
Okay.
Except coins, possibly.
Hopefully. Wow.
Coin time is a surprise every week, kind of.
We never know
Never
when that old phone's gonna start just playing that beautiful sound.
Yeah. And then it happens, and then we do know.
Mm-hmm.
Once the surprise has happened, it is not a surprise anymore.
Well, but also it could be setting up for an even bigger surprise, which is a hard thing to do because then you're in surprise territory. You're breathing surprising air. Okay, and so it's you pick that up in your olfactory.
Yeah.
Nodules in your schnoz, right?
Yeah.
And so to surprise after a initial surprise,
Yeah.
takes some doing.
I have an example of how one could do that.
Okay.
Okay. And this will also lead into the first official question of the segment. Have you ever had a surprise party thrown for you?
No.
Me neither.
Huh.
But also, since when the surprise has happened, then it's not a surprise anymore. It should be surprise, party. Because there's a surprise and then a party. And once the party is happening, the surprise is not a surprise anymore. So it should be surprise, party.
Surprise. Party.
Yes.
Huh.
But if one wanted to do a double surprise, first of all, how a surprise party works is you spend at least a day leading up to it, maybe weeks, maybe months,
misleading the subject,
convincing the subject that they are a piece of shit who has alienated all their loved ones.
Okay, we've done that.
Yes. This person is just right on the edge of breaking and going into a full crisis.
Check.
Then Harry goes, "Bye!"
And then it all, I mean, they're still a little stressed out and like on the verge of breaking and shit. So like,
definitely. And that's when you hit them with the double surprise. Your birthday party is happening, but it's an intervention.
Oh, jeez.
Double surprise.
And
you really were a piece of shit.
Oh my god.
You really did alienate all your friends.
Oh.
Through the following behaviors.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That would be the ultimate surprise.
That'd be trying for the surprisee. That'd be stressful. That'd be I'm not sure how constructive that would be, frankly.
Sorry, another little algorithm.
How
constructive it would be?
Seems like it would just kind of push them over the edge.
Maybe that's what they needed.
Ooh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Tough love, huh? Whoa, okay.
Okay, yeah, no surprise party. I wouldn't like it.
I don't think I'd like it too much either.
Especially not the one I just described, but neither version really.
Yeah.
I would be easy to surprise at a surprise party, though. And this is not me saying do this to me. But it would be easy because my birthday falls 3 days after Christmas and I'm very used to nobody is ever around.
Yeah.
And so, I throw out a soft, hey, go and have some drinks tonight, assuming everybody's going and visiting their families and shit.
Yeah.
But my assumption of nothing would lead to anything being a surprise.
Oh, like, hey, yeah, I'll meet you out at the bar.
Wow! Oh, I can't believe it.
Word.
Yes, but I don't want that. Just come have a drink with me and tell me that you're going to come have a drink.
Yeah.
And don't make it an intervention. I'm going to be having a drink, so.
I would be, if it was a surprise party for me, I'd be like, I just had a busy day and like I really just need to like unplug and not have social demands, and I'm looking forward to getting home and like unplugging And I get home that everybody who's ever had a social demand for me is there.
Yeah. And your plan to just like kick your shoes off and watch Seinfeld is out the window.
Yep, no more kicking the shit out, watching Seinfeld, doing meth.
Yeah.
None of that shit.
Just such social demands.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't take your shoes off at the party. Hey, don't smoke meth at the party. / intervention.
Yeah.
It's really not appropriate.
Yeah, so we're on the same page there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh,
surprises themselves can be great, but a surprise party?
no.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, whoa.
Yeah. What about, how about this? We're just trying to workshop the surprise party because it has flaws. We like to like things. And we don't like the surprise party, which means there's something about it that's not likable.
We don't come here every week doing a podcast episode like, what are we not going to like about this?
No.
We got to think of everything we don't like about it. We don't go through life like that either. Like, I want to like things.
I like liking things.
I like liking things too.
And so when I find something I don't like, it's time to fix it.
Yeah, it's kind of earned it. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's time to fix it. I don't like this. It's time to fix it.
no, if I don't like it, it's time to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay. What about instead of surprise, party, surprise, ... party? It's your birthday. You get home. Everybody jumps up from behind the couch, goes, wow! Then they leave, and they come back the next day and have a party, and you know about it then. They go, wow! And then immediately all walk out and be like, see you tomorrow. And then you have time to prepare, and you know that you don't get to watch Seinfeld that day.
Uh-huh.
All day you know it, but also you got surprised earlier.
That would be cool. It would work better than just a straight up surprise. Like, oh, fuck, everybody. Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, well, yeah, you guys can back tomorrow. Yeah, I can get some, I can put some water in the ice trays and stuff. You can have ice and shit like that. And,
Sweet.
yeah.
Wait, there will be ice?
No?
Oh, yeah, I'm coming back. I'm definitely coming back.
Yeah, I'll buy toilet paper because currently I don't have any toilet paper, so.
I was not going to worry about that for myself tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what if that?
Mm-hmm.
They do the surprise party, you don't got no toilet paper.
No ice, no toilet paper.
And no ice.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't even use that instead of the toilet paper.
Not even that.
Yeah. I was at a party one time at a house with a bathroom that I had not been in for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd forgotten that the lever that flushes the toilet was like way tucked back. So I was like looking, I couldn't see it. And then there was this little like thing sticking out of the side. And I was like, maybe that's what it is.
Oh.
And it was like a little thing, like a little looping thing. And I saw a spot where you kind of could rotate it. I was like, oh, maybe they have some like, because sometimes there will be something like that. And it's because like when it flushes, it sends soap down or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I twisted the thing, and then I got surprised by they had installed a little bidet mechanism, shot water right on my fucking crotch.
Yeah.
Made it look like I pissed myself because I was trying to flush the piss in the toilet that I had just gotten out of myself. So I got surprised.
Yeah. And it's not like, hey, I didn't pee myself. I sprayed myself with a bidet.
I didn't pee myself. This happened after I peed. I had already peed, and then my pants got wet.
Okay. Okay, man.
Go to the next person. Hey, I don't know if you heard me talking to him. This, how would you think?
I peed and then...
No, luckily I was wearing a dark pant. So the spray was not visible. Got perfect crime.
Another thing about surprise parties, you can't put on your dark pants in case that happens.
That's right. In case the surprise party at your house has a surprise bidet function.
It happens. It happens all over the world every day.
Yeah. Have been back to that bathroom since. Remembered. Didn't happen a second time. But have yet to use the bidet function. Never used a bidet.
No, me neither.
I have one at my disposal. These are friends of mine. I could probably call them up right now and be like, hey, do you mind if I come over and just use your bidet and then leave? And they would probably say yes.
Maybe, you should do that.
Okay.
Yeah, report back. Maybe that could be a whole topic, bidets.
Bidets.
Yeah, or just like buttholes. That could be the topic.
Okay. Let's do 30 seconds of that. Do you like buttholes?
No. It's kind of bullshit that the spot where you excrete your undesirable waste is like nestled up in a crack. So it gets all entangled in your shit.
It does get entangled.
And it's like,
and so let's fix it.
Let's fix it.
No more butt cheeks.
No more butt cheeks.
Flat.
That's right.
Hole in the middle. Shave them off. Sand them down.
A glutamectomy.
Yes.
Gluteusectomy.
All right, and that's been 30 seconds.
That'd be a great episode.
Yeah. That's the tip of the iceberg. Jay, what's the time you got really surprised?
Well, the beginning of this episode was a big surprise. Aside from that, I don't get surprised very often, I guess. Do you got something?
I do.
Okay. I'm going to try to think.
Okay. I knew that this question was going to be the most difficult part of this episode for you and for your ability to shift your brain from cosplay into surprise, was that I was going to ask you, when did you get surprised? And that's a very hard question to just like summon up out of the blink.
Yeah.
So,
right.
I do apologize. The surprise episode had a flaw, and I don't know that we can fix it.
Well, that's okay.
Okay. I got very surprised by guest of the podcast, Laura Feltz, for my birthday, in fact. Said, I got a big surprise for you for your birthday. Weeks ahead of time. Made me live in the surprise. That was like ... surprise, comma, party. But it was not a party.
Not a party.
She handed me a bag on the fateful day. I pulled out of the bag a part of a pepperoni stick. What's this? Odd. For my dog, little garbage pail, perhaps? And then my surprise is beneath it. Beneath the pepperoni stick, a bag of pepperoni rolls. A snack food specific to and only existing in West Virginia.
A West Virginian delicacy.
A delicacy, a staple, only available there. I was at a point in my life, Jay, where I thought, will I ever taste the pepperoni roll again?
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Could very easily have never tasted it again.
I could have eaten my last pepperoni roll and not even known it was my last one already.
Yeah.
But there they were. And they were so goddamn authentic you'd think a West Virginian made them. And that was a big surprise, and I loved it.
That's a really great surprise.
Didn't love the anticipation of it. I was stressed out. Leading up to that, I was like, what is it? And what if I don't like it? And what if I disappoint my dear friend who's tried to do something nice for me? But I need never have worried.
Yeah. No, that's a great surprise. For sure. Yeah.
You got anything?
No, I haven't thought of anything yet.
Okay.
Do you know of anything that surprised me?
Well, this episode definitely did.
Yeah, absolutely. I really drawn a blank.
Something that surprised Jay.
I feel like I'm forgetting something big, and like somebody's gonna be like, "Dude, what the hell?" And to whoever that person is, sorry in advance.
Yeah, and I again will I will take the blame from this person.
Excellent.
Jay's friend and or loved one and or family member. He didn't have time to think about this. He thought he was going to be talking about cosplay today. If you had a story about cosplay, he probably would have been thinking of that.
Oh, fuck. I just remembered. It was recent, and it was a huge one.
Okay.
So it hasn't been a very bright day out, so I don't have them on me. But I had the best pair of shades that I've ever had in my life. They're just so perfect. I loved them. And even when I had them for years, I knew that there would come a day where I would lose them. And I'd be like, that's going to be such a sad fucking day. Like, I thought that multiple times. And no joke, I did. And then that day came, and it was it was in some point in 2020. And I was like, oh, fuck. They're gone. And it was so sad. And about 2 weeks ago, my esteemed podcast co-host sent me a picture of the very shades in question saying, "Are these yours?" And I was with Laura at the time, and I went, "No fucking way. Oh my God." And she went, "Are you okay? What's wrong?" I was like, well, these shades are back out of nowhere. I thought for sure for the past 3 years they were gone forever. And I never have another pair of shades that were that good. And now I have them back. It was just a image of the shades suddenly texted to me on my phone. It's like, oh my God. That was a huge surprise. Last thing I would have thought I would receive a picture of.
Yeah.
So that was a big one. Yeah.
And so I found them. Well, first of all, I want to say, like, we all have moments where our brain just goes dark, as we were talking about in our coffee episode, where the brain just goes dark for, like, out of nowhere. Sometimes I will just, like, realize I'm going to have to watch my dog die one day. Not for a long time, but one day that is going to happen.
Yeah.
You had that same feeling about your sunglasses.
Seriously, I'm telling you. Because, like, anybody who wears sunglasses knows that they're like lighters. For, like, I was a smoker for a while. If you have lighters because you smoke, they're just going to get lost.
Yes.
It may take a long time, but they're going to leave you.
Yes.
Shades are the same way.
Yes. Absolutely. I can't hang on to a pair. The fact that you kept those as long as you did is a true testament to how much that you loved and now again love them.
Yeah.
And since you got them back, I think it was about 4 times in a row that I saw you where they did not leave your face even at night.
Yep.
But the other thing, there is a mystery which surrounds this because you lost them in 2020.
Yeah.
I found them in my brother's car, which he has only had for about 6 months.
I have no fucking clue.
Huh?
My only theory is that when he got the new car, he transferred, en masse, haphazardly, all the refuse and what is it called?
Detritus
in his car, and just scooped it up and threw it into the new one, and that's why.
I suppose so.
The
previous car was shared between him and former guest of the podcast, Michael Sadler, Candy episode 10. Nice fella.
First guest.
That's right.
Yeah.
No one can take that away.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm getting lost in the case. I want yarn and pictures of cars and tape the yarn to the car.
Sure.
Need to buy more yarn. Spending a fortune on yarn. It's an old stand-up joke of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the timer went off.
Huh.
So, we both told about a surprise. It happened.
Hell yeah. I'm glad I can remember it.
Me too, because if you hadn't, I was the one who was secretly going to be mad at you, and that would have been a surprise. Like, how could he not remember that I saw something in a car?
I know. Well, we'll be right back. Surprise!
Oh.
Welcome to Leia Playas. This is the part of the podcast where I come up with a podcast idea that might be better than this podcast potentially. This one is going to be called Whateverpedia.
Oh.
Yeah. Not Wikipedia, Whateverpedia.
Not Wikipedia.
Not Wikipedia.
Okay. Because normally when something ends in pedia, the first part is wiki.
No, it's Whateverpedia.
Wiki.
Yeah. So, what would you look up on Whateverpedia?
Well, let's say cosplay.
The people dress up. They're nerds from videos and shit, video games and movies.
Oh.
It's like that.
Okay. Well, now this is sending me down a real Whateverpedia rabbit hole. I'm already getting lost in the site.
Really?
Yeah, because now I'm going to click on movies.
You know, they play on the screen. People love them. There's a million of them. You can watch one right now.
Okay. Clicking on love.
It's like this really cool feeling about somebody you have a lot in common with, and they are special in a way, and other people just aren't at all, and just kind of like that.
Okay. I'm gonna do a new search.
Oh, okay.
World War II.
It was a bunch of people had these really strong ideas about shit, and so they made their country people think the same shit, and then at the same time they had a bunch of factories, and so they all just blew up a bunch of shit for 5 years.
5 years.
6 years, 7 years, something like that.
Hey, you want a surprise factoid during Leia Playas?
This is highly unprecedented.
It's a surprise episode.
I guess.
The shortest war in human history lasted for 38 minutes. Not even a whole episode of Breaking Bad went by before they were like, all right, you win.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway.
Strains the definition, frankly.
Yeah. More just like a scuffle.
Yeah, more. Yeah. Not so much of a war, just kind of a. Yeah.
Just kind of a
scuffle.
Just kind of like a bad moment.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Okay, the Whateverpedia.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what it has to say about AMC's award-winning television show Breaking Bad.
A guy gets cancer. He's a teacher. He knows chemistry, and so he's just fuck it. I'm gonna make meth. I need money for cancer, but I'm just gonna do it for me in the end, anyways.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Chemistry.
Bunch of stuff that when you put it together, it does stuff that you can use for stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Oh, just like anything.
Oh.
That stuff is just
I feel like
stuff.
I feel like I've almost hit the very center of Whateverpedia. I've dug down many layers of strata.
The onion of Whateverpedia.
I'm gonna go ahead and click on anything.
Just if you so you have a finger, if you point then there's like something in the way of your finger. That's anything.
Okay.
And even like more than that, but whatever.
All right. Much like a master hacker
Oh, whoa.
or a Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock hacks. Sure hack Holmes.
Let's get him on the fact.
Okay. Whoa, cool.
Elementary? I don't know.
I suddenly realize a flash of inspiration.
Great.
The murderer was before my very nose this entire time. New search. Whatever.
Anything. Huh. Yeah.
My pipe. But it's a vape. My pipe is a vape because I'm sure Hack Holmes.
Somebody should. That's yet another $1 billion idea
Sure
from
Hack
Metaphile
Holmes.
Studios. No.
What? Oh, a vape that's a pipe.
It's just a wooden pipe, like the whole shebang, but it's a vape.
That is really good. That is really good.
I'll bet they probably already make it. If they don't,
patent pending, trademark, copyright, trademark.
patents are just like if you have something you like, you don't want anybody else to like use it.
Is this what Everpedia article?
That's what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's. I mean.
I don't feel like I fully cracked the case.
And I don't feel like it's really fully a podcast, really.
Oh yeah.
I guess the guest
More
of the
of a
podcast,
website.
more of just a website, but the guest of the podcast could just like ask the host of whatever PD, maybe be like an AI.
An AI asks the host.
No, the host is the AI, but it's like programmed specifically to give whatever wish-washing answers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try one more search
All right,
on Whateverpedia.
shoot.
AI.
It's like people want to be smarter because there's limits to how smart a person can be, and if like you trick a computer into working harder, it can be smarter. Because so people want to know more things than they can probably really know.
That one was actually very informative. Okay. Just last one, shot in the dark.
What do you got?
Sure Hack Holmes is at the end of his rope here. His pipe cartridge is burned out from too many puffs.
Man. Oh, like a fucking cartridge is dry, dude. Man.
I type into Whateverpedia search engine. Are you an AI? Enter.
There's no real way for like a digital interface to answer that because a real AI could fool you. So
To be continued.
wow. Okay. Well. All right. Think about that. Maybe being a little bit whatever about things is a little bit more illuminating than getting lost in the little and all in the weeds, huh?
Oh, you're saying I didn't solve the case because I was looking at the wrong thing.
You couldn't see the trees for the forest.
I should have been more blasé, a little more chill.
Blase.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know if I was saying that. I was just saying, like, you know.
I didn't mean blasé. I think blasé has a negative connotation, which I didn't intend.
It does. It sounds a little bit negative. Blase.
Yeah. Blasé. It does sound negative. Blasé.
So blase. That's the whole idea.
I liked it.
It's kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, it was a fun website to cruise around on.
Maybe it's another $1 billion idea. Maybe we got so many fucking ideas, man.
For real. Oh, no, I remember. Pipe that's a vape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Patent pending, trademark.
That's right.
Copyright, trademark.
We won't be back. Surprise, we'll be right back. welcome back.
Well,
welcome back to Metaphiles.
this isn't a mug.
I keep trying to look. It's hard to.
So, Jay, what do you think? No. Jay?
Yeah.
This isn't a mug.
What happened to your mug?
Oh. Okay. And,
We got that figured out. Oh yeah. Here you go. Here you go.
Thanks. Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
And
Cigarette.
here.
There you go. Oh, you got it. You got it back. You're. That's not your lighter.
Oh.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Ugh. I thought it was a joke cigarette at first. You light them and they just don't go, and your addiction just boils over into rage.
Surprise! Oh, this is weird.
Yeah, it's hurting my neck. We spend very little time not at our podcast stations. So.
Yes. I've never sat in this chair for when the camera was on.
That's true.
But this episode's all about adapting.
I thought it was about surprises.
It is.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
This episode's all about surprises. So let's just see if we can make it work.
Hey, you know what? Surprise? We fucking can.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's no surprise. We can do yoga. Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Surprises in the world.
Surprises in the world. 1836. A sewer worker.
Let's get that on
Okay.
the beats me.
Fuck you, I'm not gonna play that.
Or not.
Oh. Ooh.
Here's your, let me put on a different.
Fuck you, I'm not gonna play that.
Yay.
Okay.
All right.
Guess we won't put on the beats me.
Guess not. 1836. A sewer worker in London town.
Oh, here we go.
I'm looking at sewers. It's the Queen's shit.
Surprise, British accent. Surprise.
Yeah.
He's
Takes
working
the
down
press.
there under the where everyone else lives. He works below them in the sewer, doing his rounds, fixing this pipe, fixing that pipe, pipe over here, pipe over there, fix them all up. What do I care? Singing a whole song to himself.
That's cool.
Yes,
That's so British.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He discovers a pipe that he can fit himself into, and he goes into it. So, what's all this, then?
Right, fit into the pipe.
First climb around on here. Oh, what's this? Move this piece of wood. What bloody hell? I find myself in a room filled with gold bars.
Oh.
He had accidentally discovered the gold vault of the Bank of England.
Whoa.
He was right there in the vault, surrounded by all the gold.
And he's a fucking idiot because we know that he was there. Am I wrong?
Well.
Why you made a mistake, man? Because the fact that we even know this happened.
This story has a couple of surprises. Surprise number one,
I'm not ready for all those surprises.
get ready.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
All right.
Not yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it, but when it's time.
I mean, I think we need to talk about it.
Do I not get to do it? You and the Rust Bowl need to talk about it.
All right, give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good?
Go ahead and give it a ding, buddy.
Well, when it's time.
Okay.
Surprise number 1. Guy finds out that he's in the vault.
Big surprise.
Surprise number 2. He doesn't take anything. He leaves. He writes a series of anonymous letters to the Bank of England saying, hey, I figured out a way into your vault. You might want to deal with that.
Oh, come on, man. Take like 4 bars, right?
Finally,
Kit Kat's worse.
Finally, he sends a letter that's not anonymous because they didn't believe him. It said he did this anonymously, but then like he seemed to be getting their response of them being like, "You're full of shit," which I don't know why that's there. But finally, he's like, "I'll prove it to you. You pick a date and a time, and I'll fucking see you there." They do it. They go in. He pops up through the floor. He's like, "See?" They check their stock.
Uh-huh.
He has taken nothing. Unequivocal proof.
Huh?
He took nothing. So as a reward, they gave him £800, the equivalent of 90,000 pounds today, which translates. What's the word I'm looking for?
Sure. We're not. I mean, it's maybe a bit of a surprise to some people, but we're not. We don't need. You guys know what we're talking about. Translation, money wise.
We're not
money translations.
We're not financiers.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
$114,804. Not enough.
Maybe they calculated that like how much he could reasonably carry in one trip.
I mean,
Maybe they're like, "What? I pick up all the gold you can. If that's what we'll pay you."
if he can carry it
Gold's heavy.
from the vault to the other end of that pipe,
Yeah, he could have done a lot more than that.
just do that for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's all down there. They don't know it's down there.
The
They don't
real-
know about this spot.
So, okay, well, 2 points. Again, not to get into the weeds here. But, I don't know, something about sitting in this chair just makes me, get into more technical facts about it. Like, I'm starting to think of...
Weird. I wonder if it'll make me better at sound effects that I'm sitting in this chair. We can find that out in a second.
Maybe.
Hit me with those facts, Daddy. Fact me, Daddy.
His all clear, first of all, the first point is that his all clear was when they said, "No, you're full of shit." And then I'd be like, "Okay, thanks. Bye with all your gold."
Yes.
You know, but actually, you know what? Not really, because then it'd be like, well, no, he did it anonymously.
Right.
So that would have been the all clear.
That's the moment.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, did you know I was in your vault? You didn't? Okay. You won't know next time either.
Yeah. And the second point is in the words of Captain Nemo from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the greatest treasures of all are, what is it? A sound mind and a full belly.
Oh, I like this Nemo guy. Seems like he's got the right idea.
Yeah. So you don't want to have a shitty conscience about like
Yeah, and
ill-gotten gain and shit.
this London sewer worker with a song in his heart.
Probably done a sound mind, but
Maybe not. Who knows about the full belly part? But he was an honest man.
yeah, you know, yeah. Kudos to him.
He is not named in the story, but I'm
Better
going to go
me.
ahead and say, nice fella.
Okay, yeah. No, you're right. You are right. Wow.
Surprise! Nails in a candle placed in a metal pan is what they used to use for an alarm clock. Surprise!
Hold on. Nails in a candle placed in a metal pan because it'll fall out of the candle?
When the candle has burned long enough, the wax
wow.
around that candle too loose.
That's so funny.
Nail falls into the pan, make a clattering noise, wake you up.
Sorry, I slipped straight through the nail in my candle. Can you believe it?
I'm going to hit the snooze button now.
You just light a different candle. The snooze.
Candle snooze. World War II. POWs.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm not. This is you.
Oh.
What's your good dice?
This is the end, my only friend.
Vietnam.
All right, I'm getting used to this microphone. POWs trapped
Yeah.
in Germany.
I like this. We're going surprises all over the world.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of surprises.
That's right. The Red Cross is allowed to deliver care packages to these POWs. Included in the care packages are
Plane
always
tickets to the United States.
plane tickets to the United
Surprise!
States. Playing cards. They always send them a deck of cards. Something to do.
Ah.
Guess what? The bicycle
Yeah.
company
They make
doesn't
the
make
cards.
bicycles. It makes cards.
Bicycle car company.
Very famous card company.
Very.
They go to the Red Cross. They say, we got an idea.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let's make these certain kind of cards. Cut to the POWs.
Cut to that sound on here.
Are we gonna?
It did.
It did. Okay. I heard it. So
Yeah,
I didn't realize that I heard it.
that part.
Yeah. So, cut to the POWs open up their playing cards.
Uh-huh.
Somehow they knew to do this, or maybe I don't know. Spill water on the cards. Oh no, playing cards all wet. They're falling apart. Wait, what's this? Only the back of the card has come off. And what was underneath it? 52 pieces of a puzzle. Place them all together. A map of the surrounding area with escape routes.
Huh.
Surprise!
Whoa, okay.
Yeah!
That is a surprise.
Yeah!
Yeah. Did they make it out?
Yes. No, it didn't say. Probably.
Surely. That's cool. Wow.
Yeah.
That is quite a surprise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one. 1978. Choi Yun-hee, an actress,
Oh,
a screen actress,
nice lady.
is abducted in Hong Kong. Her former husband divorced within the same year. Shin Sang-ok goes to Hong Kong to search for her. He is abducted as well.
Oh, fuck.
Cut to darkness. The bag is pulled from their heads.
Let's get darkness on the...
Okay.
Wait, it's my... shit. Fucking arm.
Oh.
It's not gonna work.
Well, it was darkness.
Well, you can take it for a spin.
It showed darkness. I don't know where that.
Careful. Oh. It's a little tough. Yeah. It's actually a 50-pound switch.
Can't do it. Cut to their POV, not POW, their point of view.
Yeah.
The bag is pulled from their abducted heads. And who do they see before them? None other than North Korean dictator Kim Jong-il.
Oh, fuck. Because they're South Korean.
No, because they were an actress and a film director.
Huh.
And he kidnapped them to make movies for him, which he would get to have the executive producer credit on. Jay, he kept them in North Korea from 1978 until 1986 and made them make 7 movies. 7
Wow.
movies.
They're like, action.
He also remarried them.
What he's got a romantic. He's got a soft spot in there, doesn't he?
He was a puppy dog. This guy. 1986, on a trip to Vienna, they escaped to the U.S. Embassy. They made it out.
Maybe that's the biggest surprise of all. Kim Jong-un?
Ill.
Bit of a romantic guy. Kim Jong-il. Romantic guy.
Yeah, real sweetie.
Little sweetheart.
They were treated very well while he had them.
Oh.
He needed them to be happy to make movies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's so funny. That rascal.
That sweetie pie rascal. That concludes that type of the research.
Very fun research, for sure.
Now we go to places that are named Surprise. Surprise, different style of thing.
It's kind of surprising.
Okay.
Honestly, I mean, again, like I stated earlier, you break the surprise seal.
Mm-hmm.
You're like you're on the lookout. You know, you're ready for a surprise. You're waiting to be surprised.
Yeah.
That's what M. Night Shyamalan just did fucking wrong.
Yeah. And I want to say, we probably will not top the surprises that have already happened throughout the rest of the episode. This is not going to be a building. None of this was planned. He didn't even know we were talking about this. All the surprises that have happened so far doesn't necessarily mean that a really, really, really big surprise is coming up later. And me saying it is not subterfuge.
Sure.
Maybe we'll think of one. Maybe we don't.
Maybe I'll think of one.
Okay.
Surprise!
Wow, biggest one yet. Yeah. No prop for the rest of the episode? That hasn't happened since you threw the prop up in the last episode. But that was in segment 3 when that happened.
Yeah, good point.
So, Surprise, Arizona was founded in 1938 by Flora Mae Statler. She named it that because, quote, I would be surprised if the town ever amounted to much.
What a charming woman.
Yeah, just a real, like, I guess I'll found this town. It's probably going to suck. Probably going to suck, though, but I guess I'll found this town.
I'd be surprised if it ever amounted to much.
But, I mean, I'll found it anyway, I guess.
Somebody has to.
Officials first believed that it was founded by Homer C. Ludden, who was Flora's husband. But in 2010, property records revealed that she had owned the land before they had even met. Surprise! Women can found towns. But they probably won't be that good, I guess. I don't know.
Oh. Whoa.
No, that's what she said.
Oh, right. Oh.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
It's like...
No.
Yeah.
Not yet. In the 90s and the 2000s...
Treat her nice, said they pull there.
I will, and I would not do it for that.
Okay.
In the 90s and the 2000s, tens of thousands of retirees moved to Surprise, Arizona to live in Sun City Grand, an age-restricted resort-like community. And in the 2020 census, the population of Surprise, Arizona, the little town that probably wouldn't amount to much, 143,000 people, 143,148 people. That's pretty big. Pretty big town.
Surprise.
Flora.
Yeah.
Flora. Surprise.
Wow. She ate her words.
She did. Assuming she is not dead. Surprise, Indiana is an unincorporated community in Hamilton Township, Jackson County, Indiana. Surprise! Did it the county voice.
Surprise!
It is named Surprise, according to local lore, because the people were very surprised when they got a post office. Yeah.
Okay.
Then, Jay.
Uh-huh.
Surprise! Post office closed 1905.
They're like, surprise. Renamed the town to, I knew it.
To Disappointed.
Disappointed.
No, I knew it. I knew it, Indiana. Surprise, Nebraska. In 1881, a feller named George Miller, not the director of Mad Max, different guy.
Or 300.
No.
Oh, or Happy Feet.
Yes. No. Babe.
Oh, Babe.
Babe.
That's right.
Yeah, directed Mad Max trilogy,
Babe.
quadrilogy.
And a pig.
And a pig in the city.
Surprise!
This George Miller, he was surprised that when he built his grist mill next to a river, that he found out he could use the river water power to
Wash his
power
gristle.
the mill to fix that grist up. Gristle, yeah.
Yeah,
wash that gristle right off.
Grist mill is where they make the really hard chunks of cartilage that you find in most cuts of meat.
My favorite part.
Yeah, they had they add that in. Gristle mill.
Well, geez, I'd like to work at one of those because you're gonna get to take some.
Fine gristle today, sir. Fine gristle.
Well, I found several more pounds of bad gristle. Guess I better just throw that out. Oh, my car was next to the dumpster. You know.
That's an old trick.
It's an old gristle trick.
It's a hustle.
The old gristle hustle. He named the mill Surprise because he was so surprised that water made it go. And then a whole town happened around it, and the town now is called Surprise. Wow. In 1883, they got a post office.
Did it surprise them? Were they surprised by that?
I don't know. In 1913, they got an opera house, and, quote from Wikipedia, the opera house's role in the community declined, however, by 1917 when automobile travel allowed people to go anywhere else.
We don't have to sit here and watch this fucking cinema. We can drive anywhere.
Then, Jay, tragedy.
Oh.
1988.
Gristle Mill burned down?
Post office closes.
Oh, fuck.
Surprise.
Oh, God.
In 2020 census, the population of Surprise, Nebraska, 37 people.
Not surprising.
Not that great.
Oh,
and then God. Here I have...
I remember the good old days where meat was chewy and hard in your mouth.
And you watch opera and just munch. Now, here I have a printed out Wikipedia page, not whateverpedia, Wikipedia, for Surprise, New York. I just wanted to show that this is the entirety of this, of the entry here. There it is. This part is references. Here's how much there is to say about Surprise, New York. That much. Really, there is that much to say about Surprise, New York. And here's what it was important for us to know, Jay. Surprise is a populated place in Greene County.
You're like a town?
Maybe.
Populated place.
Surprise is a populated place in Greene County, New York, United States. In 2014, the population was 419 people. History? A post office called Surprise was established in 1889 and remained in operation until it was discontinued in 1988.
Wow.
Surprise has been noted for its unusual place name.
Wow.
As it is being here, the post office is a real central aspect.
Yeah, well, about 14,000 years back in Mesopotamia, the first post office opened. Civilization. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
These post offices.
Each of these places, all but Surprise, Arizona, very post office oriented. Post offices are gonna go away. Soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then do all towns
Is the world a town?
It's just one big ball of town.
Of post offices. This is one big post office. How's that feel?
It felt really good.
Yeah, right?
This is why it's good that I don't have the Rust Bowl, because I would abuse the power. I want to do it again right now.
You gotta respect her.
Yeah.
She's a classy woman, alright? She'll leave your ass.
I am gonna...
You ding her one too many times?
So, we got 2 minutes left on the timer. All I got left is, like, kind of psychological explanations of surprise. Sort of dry.
Yeah.
I copied and pasted it because it was kind of dry.
Let's hear it real quick and then let's follow it up with a beat.
Alright, we'll try. Surprise
You know what?
Surprise!
Let me...
Just go straight to the beat. Is that what you were going to say?
No, I'll do the beat while you're doing that.
Okay. And the beats me is over. This
is all going to just be added to one of the pads.
Let's just do a test.
Go ahead and do it.
Well, why don't you give us a beat? A beatbox in your mouth. Give us a beatbox
right
from inside of your mouth. Take a beat that's inside your mouth and put it out into the microphone. Then it goes in there.
Very nice.
Okay. So, surprise can also occur due to a violation of expectancies. In the specific case of interpersonal communication, the expectancy violation theory, EVT, says that 3 factors influence a person's expectations: interactant variables, environmental variables, and variables related to the nature of the interaction or environmental variables. Interactant variables involve traits of the person involved in the communication, and in this instance, the communication leading to surprise, including sex, socioeconomic status, age, race, and appearance. Environmental variables that affect the communication of surprise include proxemics, the study of space, chronemics, the study of time, and the nature of the surroundings of the interaction. Interaction variables that influence surprise include social norms, cultural norms, psychological influences, biological influences, and unique individual behavioral patterns. Surprise may occur due to a violation of 1, 2, or a combination of all 3 factors. Surprise is expressed in the face by the following features: eyebrows that are raised so that they become curved and high, horizontal wrinkles across the forehead, open eyelids, the upper lid is raised and the lower lid is drawn down, often exposing the white sclera above and below the iris, pupil dilation, aka mydriasis, or pupil constriction, aka meiosis, drop jaw so that the lips and teeth are parted with no tension around the mouth, nihil admirari, or nil admirari, is a Latin phrase that means to be surprised by nothing, or in the imperative, let nothing astonish you. Its origins are that Marcus Tullius Cicero argued that real sapience consists of preparing oneself for all possible incidents and not being surprised by anything. Using an example, Anaxagoras, who, when informed about the death of his son, said, "Sciabam miginias mortalem," which means, "I knew that I begot a mortal." Surprise.
Yeah, real great insight there.
Yeah, that guy seemed fucking cool.
A little dry.
Yeah.
Frankly. Like, yeah, a kid probably had to deal with a little bit of, disappointment there from his pops.
Yeah.
Probably kind of rough on him.
He probably didn't
I'm just a mortal.
He probably didn't even die. He probably fled to North Korea so he could hang out with that sweetie pie, Kim Jong-il, make movies.
The biggest surprise of all. Well, I think that's going to be a great fucking single.
Yeah.
So
we can drop that one. 12-inch vinyl.
Yeah.
Whenever
we feel like it.
Yeah. Since I'm sitting over here, do I say we'll be right back? Is it the chair or the man?
That's...
Or do we switch back just to be safe?
Let's switch back. This is freaking me out.
Yeah, we tried it. It doesn't work.
It just doesn't... It's fucking... buddy. Just like go off to a bit more to the side over that way. I'm gonna pull it back. Okay. All right, now there we go.
We usually do that in between. That's what we do when we're on break. But
Surprise.
surprise.
We'll be right back. See you later. Thanks for watching. Oh, surprise. Welcome back. It's segment 3.
Can you imagine? That would be such a big surprise. But, as I said before, this segment might not contain any surprises.
Yeah.
It might not. We'll see.
It's anyways, why surprises that segment I'm talking about. It's like same as the boy that cried wolf. It just stops working. You know,
right.
So all right, we're already off on some here actually with that is like
Hit me.
Urgency. Well, boy cries wolf, there's an urgency to it.
Yeah, because
There's
the
like-
implication is that if he does not inform the people that there is a wolf, the wolf will eat at least him. And possibly others as well.
True. And you know what? Maybe not urgency. Maybe that's not exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it's more like the words contain. Oh, got another one.
Got another little algorithm in there. Just gonna start saving them up now.
Email them back to
Yes.
YouTube. Cool.
Take them out.
See how they
Their
like
own
it.
game.
Yeah.
Algorithm, the algorithm. That's
We're the
one of
fucking algorithm.
That's right. We're the
We're
algorithm.
the fucking
now.
algorithm here.
We said that it was an algorithm-free zone. Surprise!
Surprise!
We're the algorithm
fucking
now.
algorithm.
We tell you what to watch next. Guess what? This.
So the words themselves have like
Yes.
wordiness.
Words have a wordiness.
I don't know, like
Words have a certain wordiness about them.
when you
Which is a fan of words. I find very wordy.
I just think the whole boy that cries wolf thing is the same as it in that like when the surprise comes out, the words themselves have like a novelty to them. I guess that's really all I'm saying. Is the boy cries wolf, that doesn't happen every day. That's why everybody pays attention to it.
Right.
So
Well,
same
in the
thing as you
story-
give somebody enough surprises, it's just like the novelty wears off. It's like it's not a surprise
Yes.
by just the very nature. Once it happens enough times, no matter how surprising it is, it's just a different brain state.
If every day or once a minute for every hour or for any amount of time,
Any amount of time.
I'm back in this seat now. If you got surprised once a day every single day,
Yeah, you kind of do with an alarm, you know?
I don't set those.
Motherfucker.
I got it pretty made up.
Well, Zach, when a person needs to use an alarm, what happens is
they
they're
stick
asleep.
nails in a candle.
No. They're asleep. And no matter how many times a person's alarm has gone off, when it goes off the first time in the morning,
It is.
unless they've had a really fun night the night before, it's a little rude and it is a surprise. And
Yes.
it's novel every time.
I would like to say something to anyone who is in charge of putting any kind of audio together.
Are you listening?
I have carved out a life for myself where I do not have to set an alarm almost ever. I did this by design in some ways. I found a career path that would allow this for me. Because when I was a person who had to be woken up by an alarm, it was a surprise. And it was a horrible surprise. And it was a horrible way to start every single day of your life.
I don't think there's anybody that disagrees with you.
No, certainly not. And this is why I would like to speak to anybody who is in charge of putting any kind of audio together. If you
I think they're
put
still here.
in the sound, that I'm not doing it exactly right. That sounded. Don't do it. Don't do it. I will hit the button where the Beats Me says I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it exactly right, but it's the classic digital alarm clock sound. That one. If you put that into something, you're a bad person. You're triggering bad feelings in people. Nobody wants to hear that sound ever.
Yes.
Stop it. And yes, that is a surprise every time. The first thing that ever happens to you in your life is you get surprised.
What the
Whoa!
fuck?
I'm here?
What the fuck?
And then all this is going on.
And then all this shit now?
And then it ends later. Oh shit, double surprise.
Whoa, double surprise. And then you get smacked in the ass. You didn't even know you had an ass.
And
whoa.
Again, we shouldn't. Sand it down. Just flat with a hole.
Whoa, surprise.
Corn
time.
Surprise.
There's one for you. Yeah. Beautiful. Yep.
Didn't get one.
Hmm.
It's not a coin net. It's an algorithm net. It can't catch coins.
It's like algorithms from heaven instead of pennies from heaven. Every time it rains algorithms
from heaven. That's a song that was like, it sounded old when it was new. It had to have, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just about the oldest sounding thing possible. It sounds like it should only be sung by a very old, frail woman. Every time. Like, that had to sound old then, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like a David Lynch character that is old.
Who is old when young.
That's what it sounds like.
Yes.
I hope that makes sense.
It made sense to me.
Well, there you go.
And I guess, like, I'm the only one here, so sorry if it didn't make sense to you. Like, it made sense to me. And, like, that makes sense. I don't know why I got harsh with them just now. I don't know.
I've been sitting here waiting.
I'm all tensed up waiting for more surprises.
Well, we have to say why surprises.
Yes. What were you sitting here waiting for? What were you?
For you to get done with your old spiel.
What spiel?
Anyways.
Was I spieling?
You were spieling, baby.
For how long?
Like 2 minutes?
About what?
Just like rewatch it.
Okay.
It's recorded.
Okay. Yeah. It was it, what?
Why surprises?
Oh, did we not say that yet?
Did we? No, we haven't. Because you're not cognitive enough, apparently, according to that Roman guy.
Right. Yeah, you should be more sapient. Sapiens. Have more sapience.
You gotta be sapiens. You gotta be sapient, you gotta have sapiens.
Yeah.
That's why surprises.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of your brain is to avoid surprises.
Yeah. Yes.
There's bad surprises.
Oh, yeah. So many.
So, yeah.
Yeah, your brain does not want to be surprised.
It's the villain of surprises. I'm going to go ahead and knock that part out here.
Brain.
Kind of skip ahead.
The brain.
Villain of surprises is the brain.
Yeah.
Its whole point is to avoid surprises. That's
Definitely.
all it's there for.
Yeah. And, okay, here's a little why surprise for you. You ready for this, Jack?
I mean, I think I'm ready for any possible surprises here. Yeah.
Okay, good. You better be if you're going to be sapient. Do we do such things as the surprise party?
Uh-huh.
To, like, immersion therapy the brain, which doesn't like surprises. We say, here's a surprise, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
You like it.
Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. And maybe
So
it's almost like practice. Like play is like practice with like or predator animals. They play by like chasing each other and shit like that. Like they're gonna kill each other.
Yeah.
It's just practice.
Little garbage pail does that to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
a
it's like
surprise party is practice to train your brain for the fact that one day it's going to get surprised by the fact that it is dead.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So really, we should all... That is why surprises.
That is why, and we should have a surprise party as many times
as possible. But once again, suddenly, it just isn't a surprise anymore.
That's true.
And the next thing you know, you've been dead for like 5 years, and you're like, what? Surprise!
Surprise.
Sixth
You
Sense.
missed so many Marvel movies. It's been 5 years. You missed 30 Marvel movies.
Haley Joel Osment isn't dead. He can see you.
Haley Joel Osment isn't dead, and he's actually got a very good career still.
Surprise!
Surprise! Yeah, really.
He's completely fucked up and on drugs. Surprise!
He definitely skirted the curve. That's close enough to the expression.
More power to you, Haley.
Hell yeah, I've heard he's a very nice guy.
You know what? Let's have a picture of Haley Joel Osment if that hadn't happened and he had gotten coked on drugs.
Okay.
Let's have that on the fact tube.
Oh, so
Ooh,
sad.
Rough.
So sad.
Rough stuff.
Good that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Me too. So, the brain is the villain. What's
the brain
lesson?
is the villain. The lesson of this episode is it is the man, not the chair. Or did we determine that for sure?
Well, no, it was the opposite.
Oh,
no, wait. No, we did determine that it was not the chair.
We switched so we
It was
wouldn't
the man,
have
not
to
the
find
chair.
out. We actually, it can't be a lesson because we specifically were cowards and avoided learning what the truth was.
Well, no. I'll even just like, it's true. It's a great lesson for surprises.
Is that it's the chair, not the man.
It's the chair, not the man.
Okay.
No, wait. It's the man, not the chair.
You flip-flop.
Surprise. Because...
Surprise, it's both.
Oh. Because the chair is what is what makes it possible for a person to be surprised because you know it's supposed to be in the chair most of the time. At least a person.
Mm-hmm.
Or like some other man than the man that ends up sitting there. Like if it's a different person, like I don't know, the chair is like the context of like normal shit, normality. Surprise. It's like, oh, regardless of this normal shit that you're used to, something can come in that's like completely not about that. Surprise, and like completely upend your expectations.
Yeah.
And
let's get an image of something sitting on a chair that doesn't normally do that on the fact tube. Wow.
Yeah.
So our lesson was right. Surprise, cool. Not really.
Well, here comes the hardest part of the episode. What's the twist?
Well, before we do that, because that is going to be the hardest part, the surprise, it goes into the King BB realm, the realm of forces of nature and things unavoidable. The first thing that happens is a surprise, and the last thing that happens is a surprise, usually.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, that's it. The twist of this episode is that everything is very normal and just as we thought that it was. Surprise.
Oh, even the surprises are normal.
Yes. Surprise.
Or would it be surprise, or would it be like, what would you say? What would be the exclamation?
If you live in a reality where all things are surprise, the lack of surprise becomes the new surprise.
Okay.
Surprise.
Surprise.
So, that's it. We did all our work.
So in church, instead of doing the same old shit, like, we'll now say the prayer again, the Lord's Prayer, instead they go, surprise. I don't know, that joke didn't make sense.
Well, I don't know enough about church.
Neither do I. Surprise!
Surprise.
Anyways.
You're supposed to say the same one over and over and over again?
No.
Oh.
That's Catholics.
Yes, that's what I thought you were talking about.
I don't know what I was talking about. I had like maybe a good joke for like 5 seconds.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good one. That's gonna trend.
Nice. All right.
Okay, so we did all our work. We got some time left. Now, normally when this happens, we are supposed to discuss what do we do when this happens. We still have not figured that out yet.
Yeah.
But this is the surprise episode. So instead of doing that, surprise, I think surprise, you can confirm. I think we should spend the time that we have left making sure that some really good big surprise happens by the end of this episode.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I would love it to be that the last 7 minutes of this show is just like 7 minutes of the Joe Rogan podcast or something, but we obviously can't do that. We get sued.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Rogan probably beat us up.
Yeah, probably.
He could too. He could take both of us at the same time, I think.
No.
You think the two of us could beat Joe Rogan in a fight?
I don't need you. I could beat him.
You can beat him up solo. I'll just watch. I'm cool with that.
Easy, man.
I'll be the cuckold in that.
Yeah.
What's your move? You and Joe Rogan, you're in the cage. Is that what they call it? What do they call it in
Sure.
UFC?
Yeah, the cage. The octagon, I guess. They probably call it
the octagon.
The
Okay.
octagon.
So, no surprise. I didn't know the thing I thought I didn't know.
Never mind.
All right, you're in the octagon. Ding, ding, ding. Do they do that in UFC?
No, they just say fight or let's get it on.
Ooh. Fight. Okay, because it's like Mortal Kombat or whatever. But you should really just use the ding, ding, ding. Everybody loves that.
I think it's copyrighted by boxing.
Boxing owns the rights to ding, ding, ding. I hope we didn't get in trouble just now.
Uh-oh.
A bunch of boxers come beat me up. You could take them. No, okay. Let's get it on. So stupid. Sorry, that sucks. That sucks. Just in
That's
general.
all the way back from the 90s.
No.
By the way, it hasn't happened since.
Oh, okay. They knew. Let's get rid of this.
It was, yeah.
Let's Get It On cannot compete with Let's Get Ready to Rumble. That is just...
Let's get ready to rumble! They never said that in Mortal Kombat.
What?
They never said that in Mortal Kombat.
I was trying to do the basketball song, but I did do Mortal Kombat by accident. What's the basketball song?
Nobody knows. There's no basketball song.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the basketball
It
song.
sounds a lot like that. Oh, I'm going to find this later. I'm going to find it later. There is a basketball song. And everybody out there knows.
Bam, 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 bam.
That's the one.
Bam, 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 bam. That's the Taekwondo song. That's not the basketball
It's
song.
from basketball. The Chicago Bulls ran around while that was playing back when Michael Jordan was there. I knew that
Are you ready for this? Is what it says.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
You ready for this?
That's the one. There is a basketball song. See?
Yeah.
Surprise. I was right. Big surprise.
No.
Anyway, this is all...
We have to surprise before the...
I know we do, but first, before we do that, we have to figure out what do you do against Joe Rogan. They say, let's get it
right.
on. Sucks, but they say it.
If we can move on. Yes. Yeah.
We can.
If we can get it on.
We can. Let's.
With Joe Rogan.
He's coming at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brian Redband's on the side going, you got it, Joe, you could do it. Whatever he sounds like. Joe Rogan Deep Cut. I don't even know why I know that name. What do you do in the fight?
I talk about mushrooms.
Oh.
And I, make him think a little differently about what it's like to be conscious.
You're going with the
Like,
kill
hey,
him
Joe,
with kindness.
Well, he's not going to not.
He's not going to not talk about consciousness. He can't help himself. That is a very good oblique strategy there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even though he's so mad at us for putting his episode at the end of our episode, he still is like, you know what? This guy's actually... You know what?
Hey, Jamie, pull that up on the...
Hey, bro, you know what? You're actually a pretty good dude, bro.
Hey, you know what?
That was not it. It's
Can
been
you
too
say,
long since I watched news radio. I had his voice in my head, but I lost it.
Oh man, he was not even 30 years old by that point.
Yeah, couldn't have been. He's good in it.
Yeah. I was gonna put some on the facts. It was gonna be real funny.
Shit, dude, what was it?
It was something about Joe Rogan.
It had to do with him liking surprises.
No.
Hey, I got one. This isn't a big one. This is just a little one. FactTube, show us something surprising. Oh no, it already did that at the first fucking segment. Shit. Oh no. Let's talk about cosplay for. I take it back. I take it all back. Let's talk about cosplay. No, I want to ask you a question, but I do really want to do that episode for real, so I can't. I was going to do it for a bit, but
I think the biggest surprise we got right now is that we don't have a surprise.
yeah, that's right. That's the whole thing. Is in a world of surprises, not being surprising is the real surprise, and that was the twist.
So let's act as predictably as possible.
Okay, the alarm just went off.
That means we should end the segment.
Traditionally, it does. Sometimes we have gone slightly over the projected amount of time when we really are engaged in something that is enjoyable enough to us that we want to give it its natural conclusion rather than simply sever it. And in such a time as this, perhaps that is happening now.
It's not happening.
How unpredictable. Unpredictableness
is the soul of surprise.
Oh, I have one.
What do you got?
Hello there. It's almost the end of the show, but not quite. I'm Zach Caffrey,
I'm Jason Ford.
and you just watched the episode of Metaphiles that you watched, and now you're seeing this, and it's the part where we say, it's like us, subscribe to us, comment about it,
Get on our shit.
get on it, build a little community with us. You're all a part of it. It's a nice little world we have here.
It's just a big ball of liking and subscribing and comments.
And it's wonderful to do. And you like doing it. You do.
You do.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
And this week, why not make a comment about bye.
Bye-bye.
Metaphiles.
Fuck you, I'm not gonna play that.